We're taking you over live to Charleston, South Carolina, where Nikki Haley is speaking following her loss in the Republican primary. We're standing by there to take you there in a moment. And we will, of course, bring you all the latest updates. The South Carolina primary has been called for former President Donald Trump just 1 minute after the polls closed. Now, we know this is a crushing blow for Nikki Haley, who is from South Carolina and was the state's governor twice, of course. Sky News Washington correspondent joins us live now. Annalise, what does this mean for Trump's campaign for the presidency?
Look, this is a big boost for Donald Trump's campaign by any measure. This is Nikki Haley's home state, and while we know how devoted the conservative base of the Republican Party is to Donald Trump, there was some expectation that Nikki Haley would be able to close the gap as the only one remaining in this race against Donald Trump. But so far, with even the earliest poll results coming in, the US networks have all called it for Donald Trump a minute after the polls closed, with technically 0% of the votes counted at that point. Donald Trump made his victory speech at 7 o'clock as the polls closed as well. It's there he barely referenced South Carolina or Nikki Haley herself. He mainly focused on the election ahead, the people who supported him in South Carolina, and Joe Biden.
We're going to look at Joe Biden and we're going to look him right in the eye. He's destroying our country, and we're going to say, Joe, you're fired. Get out. Get out, Joe. You're fired.
We've been out on the polling booths today around Columbia. This is a very red part of the state, which was expected to go more Donald Trump's way. So it's not unexpected that you'd have a lot of Trump supporters here. But this is very much what we found across the state. There has just been this welded on support for Donald Trump. And while plenty of people were happy to tell us how much they liked Nikki Haley, they really do love Donald Trump.
Donald J. Trump, of course.
Why Donald Trump?
He gets the job done. He's the only one I trust.
Did you consider Nikki Haley at all?
Yes, till I heard she was against the Social Security age thing, because we're both retired now, and that means a lot to us, and I don't want them to change it.
Nikki Haley, because I believe she allows this country to go to a different opportunity than what it's being presented with primarily right now. Also, as she was governor of this state, I was very impressed with all the things she did economically and socially.
Why Donald Trump?
Because I feel like he's the only one that can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you consider Nikki Haley at all?
No, not at all.
After what he did after the last election and all the financial crimes and the things he's done to women, and I think everything about him is bad.
So Nikki got your vote?
Nikki got my vote.
We're waiting for Nikki Haley to give her concession speech. These are important races when it comes to deciding who is going to be the presidential nominee on the ticket this coming November. And this was a loss she anticipated. Earlier in the week, she gave a speech saying that she isn't going anywhere, that she is in this race for the long haul. She especially is sticking it out, obviously, for Super Tuesday. 16 different states will go to the polls, and that's when we're going to see this race really come down to the wire.